away. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Malo tutorials. In this video, we're going to talk on how to calculate the measurement of central tendency for grouped data. So on the other video, we're using two long methods which we're using to calculate this measurement of central tendency. But in this video, we're going to use our right view calculator in order to calculate all these measurement of central tendency given here, which we are saying we're having mean, median, variance, standard deviation, and coefficient of variation. So firstly, what we need before feeding our data here, we need to find the midpoint of each class interval. So we're going to add another column for the midpoints of each class interval. So we know that the midpoint is being represented by the letter x. So now how do we find the midpoint? So the midpoint for the first class interval, we're going to say 150 plus 154 divided by 2, which is 152. And then the second answer, that's 157. Then here we're having 162, 167, 172, 177, 182, 187. So these are the midpoints corresponding to their class or to their classes. So after this now, when we are feeding our data, we are going to only use the midpoint and the frequency. So after finding our midpoints now, we are going to feed our data into the calculator. So when we are feeding our data into the calculator, we are going to only feed the midpoints and the frequency. So these only two, they are the ones which are going to come out with all the answers which are needed here. So now we need to set our calculator into statistic mode. So we are going to let's press this mode. After pressing the mode here, we are seeing that 0, if you punch 0 is for normal mode and then 1 is for statistic mode. So since we need statistic mode, you're going to press 1. And then here, we're going to press 0 SD. And now we're having the table. So in this table, which is return x on top, is where we are going to put these values of x here for the midpoints. So we are going to say 152, then we say equal sign. So we are seeing now is there, so it means we are feeding our data 157 equal sign 162 equal sign 167 172 177 182 187. So we are done with the midpoints. After feeding the midpoints, now we need to feed again the frequencies. So the frequencies on the first class interval, we are having 5 followed by 2, 6, 8, 9, 11, 6, and then lastly 3. So this is how we feed our data into the calculator. Then after feeding our data like this, we are going to, you come here and then you press this on button like this. Then after that, now you come here this side, then you press this button return alpha, this alpha button. So you're going to press alpha button. Then after pressing the alpha button, you come here on number 8 where it is written states here. So after this, you're going to see here the calculator is reflecting that if you press 0, it's going to show us the statistical values, and these are the ones which we want. So 0, now we are being shown the statistical values. So if we look here, we are going to see that firstly we're having n, which is equal to 50, and then followed by mean, which is equals to, so our mean is equals to 170.6, and then Sx is representing the standard, is for standard deviation. It means the sample standard deviation. So our sample standard deviation SD is equals to 9.796. And then our sample variance, which is being represented by S squared X. But as we just write S squared, is the one which is 95.959. And then for the coefficient of variation, so no, let us find the median. We're not yet seen the median. So if you punch here, we're going to see that we are having these values here. So these values are the ones which we will take if this one is the variance for population, and then this one this one is the standard deviation for population, and the second one is the variance for population. So these ones are representing the population for, but if it's sample like this one, you're going to see it start with S, like what you are seeing here, it's SX. then s squared x. So this one, it means this is the value for, this is the variance for sample, sorry, and then this one is the standard deviation for sample. So it's fine. So let us check for our median, and then our median here, it's being shown it's 172. So median here it's 172. So after that, we are done with this one. So lastly, we are having the coefficient of variation. So you have to know that the coefficient of variation is equals to the standard deviation over the mean. So our coefficient, so our standard deviation is 9.796 over our mean, which is 170.6. So our coefficient of variation is equals to, if we say 9.796 divided by 170.6, we're going to get our answer 0.0574. So this coefficient of variation, you can write it as a percentage. So if you write it as a percentage, it's going to be 5.74%. So guys, this is how we calculate for the measurement of central attendance using a calculator, the measurement of central attendance of grouped data. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share.